Update 5 on Tropical Cyclone Seroja, which has been on the rise in terms of its intensity, now a Category 1 located at 20.8 degrees south, 107.9 degrees east. This is as of 2 p.m. in Perth, 2 p.m. in Parata as well, 6 a.m. UTC, winds of 75 miles an hour, a pressure of 978 millibars. It's been moving quite slow, only moving 4 miles an hour to the south-southwest. It's a stage 3 on the CDPS. We're looking at somewhere in Western Australia for a landfall Sunday evening local time. Wind speed appears to be a moderate threat, storm size is moderate, rainfall potential is looking pretty low, and the overall threat is looking pretty much close to moderate. Looking at stage 3, which is significant damage possible. Here it is in relation to Australia. Of course, the CDPS stage 3 as previously mentioned. Tropical storm force winds extend eastwards 100 or 105 nautical miles from the center, 95 to the southwest, and 75 nautical miles to the northwestern. Nonetheless, the cyclone watch has been put in place across areas of central western Australia. 410 miles away from Exmouth currently, 506 away from Monkey Mia, 619 from Kalbarri, 692 from Geraldton, and 912 from Perth. That would be 660 kilometers from Exmouth, 815 kilometers from Monkey Mia, 995 from Kalbarri, 1114 from Geraldton, and 1467 from Perth. All of these are in Australia, and the middle three are areas that we could be seeing a potential landfall from. We have it as a Category 1 right now with winds of 75 miles an hour. Have the Bureau of Meteorology and the Joint Typhoon Warning Center have it slightly lower as a 70 mile per hour storm at the moment. Here's the cone made by one of our forecasters, Ken. We are forecasting a 90 mile an hour peak before it makes landfall, probably around 80 miles an hour, and quickly racing off, becoming an extratropical cyclone definitely by the time it exits the southern coast of Australia within the next 2.5 days. It gets pretty quick moving, which is why some of those rainfall impacts will be limited, and that is probably good news considering the fact that days ago we were looking at what could have been a Category 3, Category 4. This did not intensify as we had anticipated, or any of the forecasters had anticipated, and thus that was the case. Due to the sea surface temperatures, it is now entering a cooler isotherm where only 27 to 20 Celsius waters are in place. That is going to be the first step and what will become the beginning of an extratropical transition starting in about 24 hours. Here are the wind swaths for this storm. We're looking at scattered tropical storm force winds for areas that are in central and western Australia. Rainfall was more of a help than a problem. This is pretty beneficial for those in Western Australia. Intensity, we're not looking at a sharp increase at the moment. Probably going to be staying at Category 1 at this point. Not seeing any further upgrades to Category 2. Shear is going to go up and then slightly go down and then skyrocket off the charts. That'll be something that inhibited. Sea surface temperatures have been on the decline. That may stay consistent for a day or so, and then it drops immediately before making landfall. Humidity has also been on a decline, and it's not really supposed to recover. That will also be feeling its extratropical transition. Here it is on satellite. It's looking a little bit better. There may be signs that a mid-level eye is forming, maybe a visible eye that might be trying to come out soon. That'll be interesting to see. You can see Odette there. That was named recently as well, and that is expected to either get absorbed or really just get influenced by Seroja and launch itself towards northwestern Australia. While the severity of the situation is looking less than anticipated, it's definitely not something to take down lightly. This storm has killed over 200 people.